Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own current life circumstances during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, where you can find all the current info regarding my reading services. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together as well with the cards as they will be showing up. So Pisces, I feel like there's a little bit like of a lack of organization getting to you. I see you wanting to organize things better, differently. There's something about you wanting to have things operating in your life with better functions or functionality. There's something here about organizing either your emotions, your life, specific aspects, the spaces you spend the most time in. You're very focused on this, and it could be like you feel that right now there's something a little messy or chaotic going on, and you're taking this time the next weeks to really get clear and get organized about something. Some of you could be making actually deep cleansings, detox, things like this. You could be very strict on a diet or regimen. You could be highly focused on health and being very mindful of the things you eat, the things you drink, the things you breathe. You're very aware and conscious right now of health or health matters, and very sensitive as well to chemicals or more aggressive, harsh components. So this is why you're being motivated. You could have like weird symptoms or allergies, and you're motivated to kind of make like deep cleansings, either internally or actually cleaning spaces, deep cleanings to get rid of some sort of problem or toxicity. Some of you could feel like something kind of has been building up in your life, like toxic elements, things you have allowed to kind of pile up here, and now you're like taking care of this, addressing what is not serving you, what is causing you harm, what is not working well or to your benefit. So your motivation is very good. I see you very like clear on making choices and decisions that are good for you. I also feel like for some that this is not about physical health or mental health. There's something about the impact of a situation in your life that caused you harm or is causing harm, and you're like taking care of it in the sense of placing people and situations in the right places. So for example, for Pisces here that are or have been, neglecting friendships, relationships with loved ones and partners, I see you working to reconnect and rebuild in a healthy dynamic. And for others, you are disconnecting from a very toxic element or X here that has held you into an emotional, negative, toxic space. I see some of you Pisces really getting rid of a very problematic ex situation. This is for some. For others of you, you are just reconnecting with your partner or with people that are important to you in a different way. For some Pisces, you are recognizing that either you have been like not being able to be the best to others, or you're recognizing that there's a pattern or a behavior that has been preventing healthy connections in your life to take place. I also see like for some of you Pisces, you could be mourning or in a silent mourning phase where you're again grieving something, but very quietly, very silently, very peacefully even. It could have been like here a recent loss or a loss of something. If not an actual grieving process, it could just be the loss of, feeling like you're letting go of a phase or a version of your life or moment. And you're like in a very quiet moment of reflection and private. And I see you wanting to be in this private energy quite a lot when it comes to more of deep emotional situations, hurt feelings, hurt experiences, trauma, baggage. You're taking care of it, you're dealing with it, but in a very personal way. And I see like for some, you're thinking as well about leaving or going somewhere, traveling, to take your mind out of something that has felt to be emotionally complicated. For others of you that have been facing crisis in your marriage or relationship, I see you wanting to kind of like have like a second honeymoon or going to more like a couples trip, shared adventure to reconnect, or even going to couples therapy. This could be something that's in your mind. Again, you're very self-conscious about what's wrong, what's right, and what needs to be done. Knight of Cups. So there's that very open emotional expression of sorts coming through. And I feel like for some, it's again about reconciling, reconnecting in a healthy way with loved ones. So this Knight of Cups is looking at the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is a challenge. So there's something about an effort, again, to bring peace, harmony, and healing to connections that are important to you, or to dissociate yourself from those that are not. There's also here quite an effort in trying to establish bridges of understanding instead of just burning them down. You have like some resistance or some trust issues as well coming through here, where you're trying your best to, again, trust or overcome something that has taken a toll on you. But you're trying. I do see like you're genuinely trying to either be better or to be more positive in your approach, especially when it comes to emotional aspects or even like emotional addictions and tendencies here. You could have been in a very emotional addictive cycle as well, either with a specific person or in general in your relationship or relationship history. For others of you, I do see like you could again have some sort of symptoms coming through. This is not a bad thing. I see it's motivating you to even focus deeper and more accurately in diagnosing or finding here the roots and the roots of the issues and the problems that might be affecting you. And also for some of you, this is pushing you, this discomfort is pushing you to understand what are your current needs and what are you doing about it, because this is a moment about doing things, not just laying on the feelings. It's actually a moment where you're being asked to do something about it. Take steps forward to your benefits. So Pisces, I hope you have a great mid-month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.